money is one of the biggest reasons that practitioners have a hard time building a practice. I've met practitioners who think they have no money issues. I've met practitioners who know that they have money issues and think that they probably are unique. And the truth is, there's nobody in the world, anywhere, earning any amount of money, who had any family history, who doesn't have issues with money. Money is a major factor in whether or not you get the practice that you want. And so in this video, I want to share with you the answer to a question that was asked in one of my recent group calls, where I kind of really tell you exactly why you've got to deal with your money issues if you want to have the practice you want, and if you want to become the practitioner that you came here to be and help the people that you're here to serve. Stay tuned. Other questions? Gabriella.
So I've been talking to this woman who's the head of integrative health for Marin Gen, the hospital near me, and she's super excited about doing a class, about having a class there. And I've seen her a couple of times. She's come for lessons. She's super excited. She's super enthusiastic, but it's kind of like there's no like concrete discussion or moving forward. And I'm wondering how to approach that. I don't want to push, but I don't want to be totally passive either.
She's excited about doing it?
Yeah, she says she's excited about doing it. We're definitely going to do this. And then it's like, but nothing really happens. So
Gabriella, you're flow, right?
No, I'm adjustment.
Your adjustments. You know, it's a funny thing because I think that we all want not to be pushy, and we all want to give people choice.
Yeah.
Let's just do a quick count. Raise your hand if you think choice is the most important thing you can give people. It's a loaded question. No, because here's the thing. That's what we do, right? Our work is about creating choice. And the mistake that I think we make is that we think that applies in every situation with every person at every time, in every moment, everywhere on the planet. And it's not true. So here's the thing. I think there are a couple of this is not different from when you have somebody with you who has just had a lesson, and what you need to do is give them a recommendation, right? Expert advice. That's what they came for. First time, you take it as an audition and you are going to be stressed out and losing the client. If you take it as auditioning them about whether they would be a good client, you're going to show up as an expert. So I would suggest show up as an expert with this person. Say, this is what I'm thinking. What would it take to get that off the ground? Or do you have a different idea? Okay, be the expert. Come with a plan, right? Or even just maybe the plan is, next time, let's plan an extra 45 minutes so that we can sit down and discuss how to get this off the ground. Okay, but I would say, just like in the heart-to-heart conversation where the whole thing is that you take control of the conversation, take control of the conversation. Because she can be really excited about it, but there's no stake in it for her to make it happen. You're the one who has the stake in it, and you can't. See, this is like, it's like where we want somebody else to do our advertising for us. Nobody else has that stake in making it happen. It's your business. You have to advertise it. You have to build your own attraction pathway. Okay? The deal here is that when you take that kind of control, raise your hand if you feel like, oh my God, Allison said control. I can't control? I can't take control. That's not Feldenkrais. That's not ABM. That's not my work. I can't take control. It's up to the client. Yeah, see. So that's the problem. That's a big part of the problem, because it's your business. And if you don't take control of your business, nothing happens. It doesn't mean that you're in control of the other person's life or their decision or anything else. They're still in control of that. But what you're in control of is making something happen or not happen that would also benefit. It would not. See, here's the problem. It's when you're in business and you've got something that benefits the other person, the benefit to them is something. They feel better. They've brought something to their center that makes lots of other people feel better. They get an increase in status because that thing got brought, whatever. That's the benefit to them. Okay? It's many different things. But there's also benefit to them. There's also a benefit to you. And very often the benefit to you shows up like this. And pardon me if that's not the symbol for your currency. But when it shows up like this for you, it's like, oh, I can't do that because it would mean I'd make money. And then it's just like, I'm sleazy. Okay, if that's where you're coming from, you can't take control. What you have to do is get yourself into the mindset that if I don't do this, these people don't get the help they need. And anything that happens over here, so it's like, what do we say about the work that most of us do, because not everybody is the same kind of practitioner here, but the work that most of us do, where people lie on the floor and they do something with movement and they get up and their back feels better. What we say is, oh, but that's just the side benefit, right? The real benefit is, and we talk about, so that's it. This is the side benefit. It's not really what we're doing. What we're really doing is this. We're doing that. Okay? And this just happens to come from it. It's not why we did it. Although you know that when people come to your class, the reason they lie on the floor is to get the freaking side benefit. Okay? That's the problem. I think this creates an internal issue for us because we know that we're selling transformation, really. That's what we want to sell. But people come for the side benefit. They pay us for the side benefit. And if that's the deal, then when this is the side benefit for us, we freak out because isn't that why we're really doing it? Okay? So you've got to think bigger. You've got to pull away from this and realize that it would actually be okay if you earned a living doing this, because one of the things that it makes possible is that you can stick around and keep doing it so that this can continue to happen. Because if you can't get this, that's not going to happen. If you can't get this, you can't afford to do that. All right? Just like if people didn't get help with their back pain, they wouldn't get the transformation. Make sense? Because this is the real problem here, Gabriella, is inside. It's just like with all of the work, it's inside our own head, right? There's nothing inherently bad about getting the money. We make the story that there's something wrong with it, and then it stops us from doing what we're here for. Okay? So you've got to get, it's the internal work of getting, and this is why I say before I'd be fine if I had like 12 sheets to my whiteboard. But earlier, if you remember the circles, the personal growth circle, that's the piece. It's like, this is the piece that is required for most of us to get past this in order to show up and be able to do what we came here for. That's why you can't have a business without the personal growth. It sucks, really. I mean, it'd be great if you could just arrive like Athena, full grown, springing from the head of Zeus. I'm here. I came for this. Please take it. Be my guest. Instead, we have to become the person who can do that. And that's the challenge.